Okay, so first off, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I hope you're having a good one. Second, we hit 200 subs this morning. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we've actually hit. I couldn't believe we hit the first 100. I cannot believe we've already hit a second 100. That is amazing. Thank you all. Thank you all for this fantastic community that you have helped me build here. This is a viewer request. This is Hi-Rez and Jimmy. This is a war. If you enjoy the content, link's going to be in the description below. Head on over, give the channel a sub, give the video a like while you're here. I'm not saying you have to, but if you are feeling generous and you want to give us, 201 or 202, pressing that button under my face helps get the video out with the algorithm, and I'd appreciate it if you slap that big red button that says subscribe. Let's go.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
This is a war that we living through, never reveal to you that they also leaving killing you. They don't tell you what the hell you agreeing to, sheeping and hurting you, don't know who leading you. Keep on proceeding to follow, your mind is so hollow. Are you being coddled by government, swallowing up everything that the media tell you without a question or a problem? All of these sheep being slaughtered, they poison the water, removing the father, ain't trusting these daughters, ignoring blue collar, keep printing the dollar, brainwashing your sons and your daughters, ain't got any honor. If I'm being honest, I just ain't picking this side, but I'm not a ride for my freedom and die for my freedom and question the government lies. A lot on my mind, it's so little time, gotta think all of us needing a sign. The devil he hides, an ego and pride, they selling, they paying the price. God won't give you more than you can handle. Government should be dismantled. Every politician got a scandal. Prepare for the war, we going to battle.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
I'd rather be red pill, get killed, than ignorant living and meet that still. Don't stand up for something, you falling for nothing. Don't wait till the world that we know fall ill. This is the revelation of our generation, losing civilization. I'm determinated just to liberate us with our dedication. For the Terminator, fuck your medication. The administration can alienate us or exterminate us. I'll just keep on praying for your salvation. You are outdated, society becoming outrageous. Keep your house painted for the firstborn. The angel of death in its worst form. We being scorned, look out for their horns. Remember, this isn't their first war. They coming prepared, so just be aware. They do not want to hear none of your prayers. This is a war, they ain't playing fair. They feed off your fear, they wanting you scared. Death and despair, it's all in the air. Just be aware, you think I care? The more that you know, the more that it's clear. This is a war, it's already here.
This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. Home of the slave, till the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war.
Alright, so a couple of notes off of that. First, that is the first time I've ever heard the state compared metaphorically as the angel of death. And I get chills the more I think about that. Because that's like a metaphor that's so accurate, it's not really even a metaphor anymore. When you look at the track record of how many people have been killed by governments. I think that's actually fair. A second note is that sign that one of the protesters was holding. It said that science is asking questions. Science is more than just asking questions. Science is the process by which you try to prove yourself wrong. And when you can no longer prove yourself wrong, you have a fact. And we have not followed that in like 3 years. Like as a culture, we haven't followed that methodology of going through here's your theory, here are your procedures, here's your outcome. Are there any exigent circumstances that could affect that outcome? And you factor those in. You do another study. You until you have gotten to the point where you're no longer able to prove yourself wrong, then you publish it as a fact, and then other people get to attempt to prove you wrong. That's not what science is anymore. It's not even close. Third, I saw a short that was posted by Hi-Rez a few days ago, or actually I think the day after God Over Government was released, and he was talking about how when he was making content about slinging product and stuff like that, nobody ever thought to be like, hey man, how are you doing? You alright? But as soon as he puts out content like this, people are bitterly checking in on him because they're mad that he's questioning things. Like his own friends are mad that he's questioning the narrative. And I know a little bit about that. If you enjoyed the content, link's going to be in the description below. Head on over to his channel, give him a sub, give the video one of these. While you're here, I'm not saying you have to, but if you are feeling generous, then pressing that button under my face helps get the video out with the algorithm, and I would appreciate it if you slap that big red button that says subscribe. Until next time, I love you all. Be notorious.